Hey, what's going on? If you own a business, I'm going to give you some of the best financial resources you can find on the internet, and the number 5 is going to put money in your pocket. Pay attention. My name is Ryan Stewman, and I am the founder and CEO of a company called Closer Capital, where we help entrepreneurs like yourself secure capital they need in order to grow and scale their business. I've been in the lending industry since 2004, so I've got a lot of experience. I've originated billions of dollars worth of loans, and we use this channel here to educate consumers so that they can be better with their finances, because the better you are with your finances, the better your financing options become. And we look at Closer Capital, we don't look at our clients as someone borrowing money. We look at our clients as if we are the CFO or the partner of their company. So we want to put you in the best position possible, because we want to be your money connection for life. So today I've got 5 financial resources that you probably already know about, but you're not utilizing in the proper way to get the most from them. And I'm going to help you with that today. So over to the board here with my horrible handwriting. Don't hate the player, y'all, right? I was supposed to be a doctor. Like, God gave me that kind of handwriting, but he didn't give me that intelligence, y'all. So ChatGPT, okay? So doesn't matter which version you use, doesn't matter if you use the free or the paid version or 3.0 or 4.0, that's not the point here. And the point is, you can use ChatGPT for all sorts of stuff, but from a financial perspective, you can use ChatGPT to bounce ideas off of. Hey, do you think this company is a good idea to buy? If so, why? If not, why shouldn't I? What should I look out for? You can have this conversation with ChatGPT just like you would with your lawyer, okay? And matter of fact, on ChatGPT, you can actually talk to it, you can hit the voice button, and it'll have that conversation with you, asking you questions, walking you through to see if it's a deal that would be approved by the SBA, to see if it's a deal that might be eligible for owner financing, to see if it's a deal that, provides for any financial assistance, grants, government assistance, all of these things that are available to business owners that most people don't know about. ChatGPT is infinite wisdom, so you can ask it unlimited questions, right? You can educate yourself. You can educate it on the businesses you buy. You can tell it what you're really looking for, what your plans are. It'll tell you the type of business that would fit the lifestyle and those plans. It's such an amazing resource, a financial resource for business owners. The other thing is, let's say that you find a deal. You go out and you're going to buy a laundromat. That seems to be popular these days for whatever reason. So you go out and you buy a laundromat and you get the financials. You can upload the financials to ChatGPT and ask it, hey, what should I look for? Is this sustainable? What is the cash flow percentages on this? Do these numbers look good? Is this a purchasable deal? Is it declining income? Ask it a bunch of questions and have it underwrite the deal and give you the feedback. Most people go out and they pay thousands of dollars to business brokers and lawyers, and you can get most of this stuff done with ChatGPT. Matter of fact, take the financials from that company and upload it to ChatGPT and say, is this company even eligible to get an SBA loan? Would I be able to secure, outside of private money, would I be able to secure any kind of traditional financing against a company with this financials and criteria? This way, you can find out up front, oh, well, that's not eligible for SBA, so that's not something I can buy because I'm not going the traditional money or the all-cash route. So thinking about how to leverage ChatGPT is a game changer. Then you can ask it about stipulations. Hey, here's all my financials, everything else. I'm going to buy this business. What do you think the underwriter is going to ask me for so that I can be prepared ahead of time? Now ChatGPT is going to give you the list of stipulations just like the underwriter was, so you can go get all of that done before you submit it into underwriting. Because why? Because then you're the underwriter's hero, because they don't have to ask you for shit. You've already got it to them. That's a win-win situation, y'all. Trust me, from a lending perspective. You can also upload financials and ask it where you can improve or where you can make it more efficient. So ChatGPT, as far as evaluating business deals, as far as giving you stipulations, letting you know what's eligible, unbeatable, unbeatable. Number 2 financial resource that most people sleep on and don't use correctly is SBA.gov. SBA.gov, clearly the government website for SBA, but on SBA, they talk about every program and guideline there is. So what do you care about that? You just want a loan, right? Well, you can actually copy the guidelines from the SBA website, paste them into ChatGPT and say, well, this company's financials fit those guidelines. You use that as a resource to underwrite in ChatGPT so you know what has to be done in order for you to qualify. Super, super amazing. Also, on top of the programs and guidelines, you've got the news. Anytime the government updates something in the SBA, they don't send you a letter. They don't run TV commercials. They're not putting Facebook ads out. You got to be plugged into SBA.gov. Get on their newsletter. Get on their weekly emails so that you know what's coming on. And it's just good information to have about what's going on with government money anyway, right? And then there's tons of resources on that website, like different places, different programs, different grants. I mean, it is a web of financial information, and it's actually one of the most efficient government websites out there. So SBA.gov, number 2. Number 3, bankrate.com. Most people, they don't go to bankrate.com unless they are looking for a mortgage, right? They say, oh, I want the banks to compete, see what the lowest mortgage is. But bankrate.com will tell you your calculators, right? You've got all these financial calculators, cars, business, mortgages, debt, all these calculators there that you can utilize for absolutely free. It's going to tell you the interest rates and info. But here's what I want you to do with the interest rates you get on that site, especially the business, the personal loans, all that. Remember, at Closer Capital, we do business to business only. We don't loan to consumers. But I want you to read the disclosures, because oftentimes over there it might show you a 10 or 11% interest rate, and you read the fine print and you realize you're paying 30. So pay close attention over there, but utilizing the financial calculator, seeing where the market is, seeing what the federal reports and all the stuff, the financial news. I highly recommend getting on their weekly newsletter as well so that you're getting information from bankrate.com sent to you. One of my favorite sites, highly underrated, creditkarma.com. You sign up for Credit Karma, it's 100% free. They pull your credit. It's a soft inquiry, doesn't affect your credit report, but now all of a sudden for the rest of your life, you've got instant access to your credit report, and anything that changes, it's gonna give you an email. Why does that matter? Because A, you need to know exactly what your credit is. And I know some of you are gonna go, well, Credit Karma is not a real credit report, but it gives you an idea. It gives you a baseline. It shows you if you've been late on something, when you've been late, how much you owe, who the servicer is, if you have any liens, judgments, so that you need to know. Like, credit monitoring is important in the day and age of identity theft. And hell, I had my credit card stolen the other day, and somebody email bombed me and spent $2,000 on my credit card in the time I left the restaurant to get back to the office here. You've got to be able to, if I didn't have alerts and stuff, I would have missed that. You've got to be able to stay on top of your credit, stay on top of the changes so that you can manage it, and you can actually dispute it right there directly from Credit Karma if you have your facts and everything as well. It's going to give you your score details. It's going to give you personal credit and personal loan options, right? Often we do business loans, but oftentimes, let's say you go get a $500,000 line of credit from us, then you can go get a personal line of credit for 50 grand too. That's going to give you a little bit more runway. It's going to tell you what you qualify for, what the best programs, which has the best points, what you're a sure thing for, what you're going to get denied for, and it's going to give you options to repair your credit if there's issues as well. You're going to be able to dispute things. You're going to be able to get addresses to write letters. You're going to be able to do all of that stuff. CreditKarma.com. Next up, number 5, and this is the one that so many people miss out on, is AmericanExpress.com. Amex is a game changer if you are a business owner. If you're a consumer, Amex is great. They do personal, all that stuff. But from a business perspective, you can't beat American Express. After you've built a relationship with them, used the card, paid it off amount of time, you have an unlimited line of credit that just has to be paid off every 30 days. I've charged 7 figures in 30 days on my Amex, no problem, paid off the next month. Perfect company to deal with. But here's the benefits of AmericanExpress.com. And this is my personal opinion. I'm not licensed anything financially other than to drive a car, all right? So I just want to get that out in the open, but I've got a lot of experience in the financial world. I'm the CEO of a company. I'm not an originator of the actual loan. So that being said, American Express, in my personal opinion, 20 plus years of being an entrepreneur, in my personal opinion, American Express is the single credit card that you need as a business owner. You use it for everything. Never use your personal bank account for shit if you own a business, okay? You put everything on American Express, every recurring tech charge, if you can pay, if you have a third party like Ram Clean, a third party janitorial service, you pay them on a credit card, you pay your vendors on American Express, you pay everything. Every month, American Express bill comes in, 20, 30, 50, 100 grand, whatever that is. You pay it off, one payment, American Express tracks everything, then you get points. If you're like me, Amy and I, we use American Express for everything. Every business, even our personal card is American Express. Pay it off every month. We go on vacation twice a year for free. We use the points to go on vacation. American Express will give you your credit score, to give you the breakdown of where you're spending things. It'll give you financial analysis. It'll tell you what's tax deductible. All of these massively beneficial business assets from a financial perspective. If somebody steals your card, breaches your card, American Express doesn't make you wait 30 days to get your money back or any of that crap. They fix it right then and there, and they side with the client 99% of the time. Trust me, I own a software business that gets chargebacks, and every time I see a chargeback from Amex, I'm just like, well, that's gone, right? That's just part of the business. But it is such a massive resource. I mean, such a massive resource. And if you don't already have business credit, so if you're an entrepreneur and you've been running off of your own business account and you're just paying everything cash as you go, you've never set up a line of credit, you don't have a relationship with a bank other than the fact that you have an account there, go get set up with Amex. Change your lifestyle to put all your debt through Amex. There's no interest on it. You pay an annual fee. Put all your stuff through Amex. Pay it off every single month like you're supposed to. Build those points. Enjoy buying gifts, Christmas, vacation, whatever you want for free with those points. And by the way, those things you can't tax points. So if I spend business points on a personal vacation, I own the business. No operating agreement says I can't do that. They can't tax me personally because there wasn't cash transferred. It was points, right? So consult with your CPA on that, but that's what my guy told me, and I ain't paying shit for it. So that being said, American Express is the card. Here's the best part, the final piece of the American Express is when you come to apply for a loan, they say, well, have you ever managed debt before? Have you ever taken a loan out before? You show them your Amex records for the last 6, 12, 18 months, proves that you can handle your stuff because American Express business is not going to report on your personal credit, but you show them that you can handle your stuff, that you've got records, and now you've got a higher chance of getting a preferred rate or a better term because you've got a history of servicing debt through American Express. You're welcome. So, that being said, these 5 financial resources are all free. Matter of fact, American Express will pay you to use it, right? They'll let you use their money. But you have to dive in. You have to utilize ChatGPT. You have to search the SBA.gov website. Just don't show up expecting answers from all of these things. Learn how to become resourceful. Learn how to utilize these things and watch the game change from you, because now when you're using AI and the SBA website to underwrite your deals, you don't have to rely on how your friend feels about it, how the broker feels about it, the emotional excitement. You're going to get the facts directly from AI so that you can make an informed decision. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share this with somebody who needs to see it. We'll catch you on the next video.